Hi everybody, we're doing a comparability reading tonight. It's between Sagittarius and Leo. We're in Sagittarius season, so I have a little information about a famous couple in that combination. Actor or Melanie Griffith and Don Johnson were married and divorced twice. She first moved in with him when she was 14 and he 22. Uh, they married in 76 and divorced a year later in 88. On her way to rehab clinic, she called him and renewed their love. They remarried in 89. Okay, a little bit about the combination, Sagittarius and Leo. The main thrust of this relationship is to play a pioneering role in the commercial, family, or social organization. To whether the pair belong, any can pull to such powerful horses as Leo and Sagittarius is sure to get, long as they're both pulling in the same direction, capable of giving leadership and direction to any endeavor. These two can also stalemate a project if they have a strong difference of opinion. An important challenge here, then, is to preserve purpose. Leo will sometimes take a back seat to Sagittarius when a project won't function and more than one boss, but more often division of responsibilities may be necessary, allowing the pair to co-direct a project without too much flying. Work family relationships in this combinations tend to be more effective when kept impersonal, goal oriented. If personal feelings are not kept out of the workplace or home, aggressions can explode. Irritations can become the slow friction that finally brings a project screeching to a halt. It is important to both Leo and Sagittarius to find human level on which to relate, however, so that the area of sharing thoughts and feelings is almost certain to create challenges for the relationship to face. Love affairs and marriages between these two can experience tremendous power struggles over who will be top dog. For one partner to have a higher salary or career position than the other is likely to become an issue between them, yet competitive social and economic drives can actually unify the relationship, not only by stressing common values but underlining the productive work to strengthen the bond. Both partners must take care to affection, tenderness, love, and kindness do not get left out in the rush toward success. Friendships between Leo and Sagittarius must reckon with the fact that both personalities go through moods. At such times, it's best for them to be left alone. The advice here: don't put all your eggs in one basket. Seek spiritual, emotional values. Worldly success is not the only thing. Give up power struggles. Okay? Here we go for some more info on it. The enthusiasm, upbeat relationship is all fire. Extrovert, flamboyant, lends verse to any gathering and also inspires the partners himself. Youthful, childlike qualities are usually apparent here. Energy is abundant, positive thought prevails, at least when things are on between these two. During down periods, however, the couple may lack their inner resources to deal with problems, especially emotional and psychological ones. Problems can also arise over who is getting the most attention. Oh boy. Leo and Sagittarius should be more aware of their own needs and learn how to deal with them without making demands on others. Combination can be extremely romantic. Leo and Sagittarius in love. All other aspects of life tend to pale in comparison with the bright flame between the two of them. Too often, however, falling in love is an illusion for them and has a hidden purpose, taking their minds off their own problems. So that's good. The relief, apparently not having to deal with unhappiness anymore or finally having found the right person, even though the partners may have felt similar before, ultimately been disappointed, never fails to raise spirits of renewal, self-confidence. Unfortunately, the opposite may also be the case should one of the two suffer rejection or frustration. Disillusion and depression can be severe. Marriages are usually more stable place. A couple should make an effort to keep their romance alive, balancing it with domestic and financial responsibilities and a healthy mix, since overenthusiasm can be deadly in business pursuits. The matchup for partners or executive pairs, co-workers, position in this company hierarchy may for the vibrant dual. Family matchups, on the other hand, particularly parent-child, can be mutually stimulating and will tend to keep elders young at heart. Friendships between Sagittarius and Leo generally need a strong physical outlet, perhaps sports, fitness, or other forms of training. The advice, there's always good advice in here. Have fun, but take time to face the truth. Falling in love rarely solves all problems in the long run. Keep an eye on your feelings. So keep an eye on your feelings with that. Let's see what else is here. Feeling normal. The matchup is often oriented towards human interaction, whether in school, religious, social organizations, or more informal within a group of friends. Both Sagittarius and Leo have a character trait of periodically feeling misunderstood, even abnormal. Together, however, they can make their way in the world without feeling strange about themselves. Thus, the focus on this relationship is often social development. Partners learn more about people, institutions, and how they work. Okay, Sagittarius and Leo form a trine aspect lying 120 apart in the zodiac. Traditional astrology predicts an easy relationship here for the most part correctly. Difficulties can arise, however, when each partner fiery nature begins to flare. Oh no. As romance, this relationship can be spontaneous, impulsive, passionate, and highly emotional. Maturity is usually absent. However, the landscape may be dotted with outbursts of feeling, both positive and negative. Leo, or definitely the longer suffering of these two. If Sagittarius feels rejected or frustrated, they are liable to take their leave, and with little warning, marriages and friendships between these two can certainly be intense at times, but are for the most part easygoing and pleasurable. That there is usually a great deal of understanding between Leo and Sagittarius doesn't mean there is always total sympathy. The partners are quite independent. A lot of the same they spend time together may include presence of other people, and since in a social setting they tend to be treated rather as if they were a single person, these situations will bring them closer together. That's good. Sibling rivalries are highly challenging, especially between two sisters or two brothers. Matters come to head quickly between such pairs, but once the storm has broken things quiet down pretty quickly. It is usually better if friends and family don't try to work together, but Leo and Sagittarius coworker pairs often become fast friends. Sarcastic verbal jabs are signs of affection in such relationships. But the advice here: show emotional intelligence, develop patience and self control, give others more of a chance, let go of the past, don't hold grudges. So there we go. So it's a good combination for people out there, Sagittarius and Leo. Comment that you subscribed, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.